Me and my mom have lost over 240 pounds combined. And this is how we fixed our metabolism, because we totally messed it up.
Dieting wrecked our metabolism. We've lost over 250 pounds between the two of us. This is Penelope, my daughter. We want to share with you how we fixed our metabolism in the most surprising way.
My mom has her master's and bachelor's in nutrition and her nutritional psychology degree. She's helped thousands of women lose the weight once and for all. We noticed that 96.9% of you guys are not subscribed and 3.2% are. So to the 3.2% that are, we love you.
For the 96.9% of you who are unsubscribed, we would love it if you would join us in this very, very meaningful conversation. That is our mission and our life's work. These 5 tips on how to fix your metabolism were completely counterintuitive to me. And trust me, we have made a lot of mistakes along our weight loss journey, and we'd like to save you from making those same mistakes. And that's why we're making these videos. Number 1 is moving your body daily. We feel like that's been one of the top reasons why we've been able to fix our metabolisms. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not an overnight process. Fixing your metabolism does take time, it takes a lot of patience. And I know you've been frustrated so many times. But like, Mom, it's not working, it's not happening fast enough, and all the things. And it's like, it can be really challenging, I get it.
It's true, and I feel like within that, you have to be patient, and then I think once you become really patient and you start seeing the results, you kind of can feel better about it.
For sure, but like, we totally wrecked our metabolism by dieting, and folks, we believe that's why diets don't work.
Right.
And that's why our program, Step It Up, is about like just taking small steps every day, and extreme dieting and deprivation really mess you up. Really, really, really mess you up. And it took me about 25 years to figure that out. And it also took me losing my mom.
Yeah.
She died when she was 59, and on her death certificate was written severe obesity as a cause of death. It's pretty intense. So moving daily is really important. And that doesn't mean just like occasionally, like once a month. Yeah, I exercise sometimes. No, it means really like challenging yourself, because your metabolism gets stoked by the building of lean muscle mass. And some people don't like it because it makes their hair look bad, or it's uncomfortable, they don't like to sweat. You know what? I don't care. Stop making excuses. Okay, if you have a knee issue or you're going in for an operation, that's another story. You can still move daily in a different way, like do floor exercises. Like, remember I broke my foot and I still went to bar every single day. Mm-hmm. And I actually made way more friends with that broken foot than I ever did the years previous to that.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. So there's really no excuse. There's always something, even if you're in a hospital bed, there's movements that you can do. I mean, of course, you know, there's some limitations to that. But moving daily stokes your metabolism. And if you have to change it up. So you have to challenge yourself, go a little bit more, do a little bit something different to get that lean muscle mass growing. So not the same ab exercise every day, not the same bicep curl every day. Like, you have to do more, you have to do less, more weight, less weight, more reps, you know, change up the day, change up your location. Like, you've got to just move. Our bodies were designed for it. Sedentary lifestyles are the new smoking.
Number 2 is no crash dieting. I did so many crash diets. I did HCG injections, I did keto, I did paleo, I did water, I did literally every diet, you name it. Bars, diets, Atkins diet, like just all the things. And it really harmed me, and it made it much harder for me to lose weight naturally, because my body was like always like confused and deprived and not getting enough of this and not getting enough of that. And so the best thing I could have done for myself was Step It Up, which basically, if you don't know what that means, it basically means that you go from like a double cheeseburger to maybe like a turkey burger, or maybe a burger on a lettuce bun and then a turkey burger, and then eventually you put just ground turkey in a salad, and you just gradually take slow steps. And one of the ways I really got to losing the weight once and for all was just making my favorite foods in Whole Foods. So I just make, if I want cake, I just make a healthy version of cake. So that's what I mean by no crash dieting.
No crash dieting. I had a prediabetes diagnosis for years because I was doing extreme cleansing and detoxing and doing all these crazy diets. And it's almost counterintuitive. You feel a lot of blame on yourself and shame about how much weight you've put on. And then you're like, of course I have to deprive myself, which is just another form of self-hatred and another expression of the unworthiness that you're experiencing, and the expression of the shame and the blame that you are putting on yourself. Deprivation is not the answers, but how are you supposed to know what to eat? It's like your doctor isn't educated in nutrition. He can't tell you. Your parents probably didn't teach you. And what are you supposed to learn it from the internet? I just happen to have a bachelor's and a master's degree in nutrition. So I've been obsessing about this because I figured, like, I love food. I'm not willing to sacrifice flavor for health. No way. And so it's become like a masterful form of art for us. Penelope said to me not too long ago, Mom, if I knew that losing weight was gonna be this delicious, I would have started like way, way earlier. And so you get cookbooks in our course, you get a cooking course in our course, and we're constantly like brainstorming with you in our chat in the community forum on how to make healthy food taste great. So no more crash dieting if you want to stoke your metabolism. Number 3 is eating healthy fat. Believe it or not, you gotta eat fat to lose fat. Who knew? But which kinds of fats? You want to avoid the canola oil. You want to avoid the safflower oil. You want to avoid the sunflower oil. All those highly processed oils. You got to eradicate them from your life. Eradicate them from your cupboards. You want to eat good, healthy fats, which avocados, almonds, walnuts. You want to eat like coconut oil in moderation. I know I'm still on the fence about coconut oil. I used to use it a lot. I don't use it that much anymore. Avocado oil, I'm not feeling that great about those 2 oils, but there's definitely a lot better than the soy oil and the grapeseed oil. You know, like you really want to avoid that. Unfortunately, it's in all those dressings and all the packaged foods, all the ultra processed foods. You got to get rid of it. Not only is it going to help your metabolism to eat healthy fats, it's going to help your brain to work better. It's going to help your gut to work better. It's going to help everything, help you age more gracefully. It's going to help your skin to stay elastic and beautiful. So definitely work to eradicate unhealthy fats from your life and your diet and your house.
Number 4 is eating tons of fiber. Now, when you do the crash dieting and you do the deprivation and when you're really overweight and you're eating tons of processed food, not only do you wreck your metabolism by eating tons of junk, but by not eating fiber, you wreck your metabolism because fiber keeps you full. And because the fiber keeps you full, it makes you not snack or eat as much. And that helps overall weight loss.
The reason why fiber helps you fix your metabolism is because of what it does in your gut microbiome. It goes into your gut microbiome and the good bacteria grow and proliferate. It's like they have parties and make babies and make more of those good bacteria. And then in turn, they create the short chain fatty acids that have like this domino effect in your body. And so how your metabolism works is really interesting and very complex. And every person is a little bit different. Like you notice how some people are really skinny and they can eat a lot of food and it's like just a wonder. Well, they have a certain burn rate. And it's like, it's also, I do believe that part of it is genetic, like how you methylate. But we're getting a little bit too in the weeds on it. But the bottom line is that if you can get it in your life and your diet from eating fruits and vegetables that are ideally in season and ripe and in their whole food form, you're gonna be ahead of the game. And the biomechanical processes that connect it to boosting your metabolism are complex. But just know that you're doing your body and your mind and your immune system a favor by including an abundance of fiber in your diet. So if fiber, like fruits and vegetables, are only taking up like this much of your plate, try to increase it to this much of your plate so that you can get that quantity in that your body needs to function optimally. Number 5 is meditation and the inquiry around like, what am I really hungry for? Sometimes we're eating when we're thirsty. Sometimes we're eating when we're bored. I mean, you used to do that a lot. I'm like, are you hungry or are you bored? You hated it when I asked you that question.
I did hate that.
Yeah. Meditation really helps with metabolism because it helps to tonify the nerve fibers. No one really talks like that except for me, but I've been studying it for so many years, decades and decades, geeking out about it actually. And it really does help for you to have a clearer mind so that you can get underneath of the hunger. You know, am I just anticipating? I do that a lot because I'm a chef. I love like dreaming about what I'm gonna do with the dandelion in the fridge or, you know, whatever, like that
What
red
are you
pepper.
gonna do with dandelion in the fridge?
Well, I was thinking about making a hazelnut salad with vanilla and red pepper. Yeah, I know, like epic. But I want to dehydrate the hazelnuts so they taste like they're roasted, but I don't want to roast them because I want to maintain their integrity. So,
Holy moly.
oh my gosh, it's gonna be over the top. Oh, because I got a red pepper. And
Or should I say, holy hazelnuts?
But if you really want to fix your metabolism, then you need to stoke it, which means eating frequently and also eating when you're hungry and allowing that innate hunger to reveal itself to you and responding to that hunger in a way that is meaningful in alignment with your goals. Because if you're gonna keep eating when you're not really hungry, or you're gonna meet your hunger with the wrong attitude, the wrong emotional state of mind, and the wrong foods, you're gonna keep leading yourself down a road of suffering and pain and hopefully not, but early death. That's been my experience working with obesity and eating disorders for my entire life. And so the gem in it is not taking some kind of injection or medicine to control the weight. The gem is what it's trying to show you about yourself. And if you decide that you're gonna take a pill instead or an injection, go ahead and do that. But you're gonna be missing the greatest gift that you could possibly get by uncovering what you're really hungry for. I'd love to initiate a conversation with this video about any questions you have about healthy fats, about the crash diets that you might have destroyed your metabolism, or even have you storytell about your frustrations around your broken metabolism. And I'm here to tell you that it's taken me a couple of years, but I have completely repaired my metabolism. And I didn't think it was possible. I thought that I had to starve myself just to get to a healthy weight and stay there. And it's not true anymore. But I had to trust the process. I had to really give it my all. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel this content's been valuable for you. That's why we do it. If you want to learn more about our work and our program, just click the link in the description. We'd love to get to know you more.